Alright, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're going to be playing some Gruul with Smuggler Surprise, but the deck's going to look a bit different. And this version, I want to say I saw somebody maybe streaming something like this similarly a couple weeks ago, and it got me thinking about one of the reasons this deck may have fallen off might be because of just the spot removal in the format alongside the aggressiveness of the smaller decks means you can't really approach things the same way and try to go off with Calamity. So, what if you play a different suite of upper end creatures that give you some life, as well as killing some things? Does that change the look of the deck? Well, today we're going to find out. So, we're starting with Torch the Tower, because, still got to kill some of those early things. We do have Llanowar for some early mana. Of course, we're going to play for Smuggler Surprise, and this actually just gets us our things into play, but also can be used to just find mana. We are going to play a couple of copies of Charming Scoundrel. What I like about this is it can help us draw a card later if we just need to get deeper into the deck. It can be a 2/2 body if necessary with haste, and it does most importantly give us a treasure that makes it even easier for us to more consistently cast our upper end cards. Because in this version, we may want to cast things, not just get them into play with the Smuggler Surprise. Glimpse the Core obviously goes and gets a land. We're back to playing Outclaster Trailblazer, which some versions actually got away from, but I think it's actually not bad right now, especially again, since you want to have some bodies against more matchups. We do have Overlord of the Hauntwoods, no surprise here. And this is where we start getting into our bodies we're going to be looking for here with Roxanne. Obviously being able to come in, generate some mana, possibly kill a creature. Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. This is a way that we can actually just deal for, possibly consistently deal for, and start bringing the game to a close, but get things out of the way that may be problematic. And then Vaultborn Tyrant. This gets us cards and life, which is very big, and replaces itself, which is super good, and whenever it dies. And a couple of copies of Sire of Seven Deaths. This is a card I think goes underplayed in these lists, but the fact that it has reach is really good. Once you start talking about dealing with some of the flyers in the red decks, it does have lifelink. And if you've done any significant amount of damage, it does have a ward of pay 7 life. So there's a lot going on with this, and it first strikes. So it's going to win a lot of creature combats, which is huge. Now, if you want to play this updated list, like always, we'll have a list that'll take you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor, where you can download this, or a bunch of other crazy decks in Standard we've been playing lately. But also, if you want to buy anything, whether it's this deck, some new Aether stuff for your commander deck, check out our friends over at Tales of Adventure. That's TOAMagic.com. You can use code DRAGON, DRAGN, and you can pick from anything in their inventory, and you'll save 5% on anything that goes into your cart. All right, let's go see if this new Smuggler Surprise can sneak away some wins. Who knows Magi? All right, we'll keep this. I mean, we mostly have 1 green mana, which is not great, but we can get some from Scoundrel or from Trailblazer, which isn't terrible. And the bigger thing, too, yeah, I have all creatures. How you like that, Duress? The bigger thing here is that, okay, that's good, having the extra green mana, is we have a lot of things that even if the creature dies, we get something for it, right? Like this could die next turn, we at least have the treasure. Deep Cavern Bat, take your pick. They're going to start hitting the board in sometime soon here, opponent. Yep, might as well take that. Ooh, that's nice, though. We're not mad at that. I got to play this so I have extra green and not have to use the treasure, which is important. So now we will have 6 mana next turn. We just got to find a second creature that we could put both these into play with. Would be awesome. Shame that they took our 4/2 away from us here. Opponent, don't attack our hand. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, all right, that's not terrible. Now let's find a big creature. Glimpse the Core. You are not what we were looking for, friend. You are not what we were looking for. See, now this is an interesting thing because we could use Smuggler Surprise to just search for something here, but I think I'm going to pass. Probably play a big 2/4 demon here, if I were guessing. No, they're going to duress. Alright, I guess we'll do the thing. That sucks. Alright. Don't love it, because it means this 6/5 is just going to die, but kind of is what it is. The good news is we'll still have 6 mana next turn, so if we find anything but our 7 cost dudes, we should be okay. Honestly, in reality, the thing we really want to find is, oh, what's her name? A Roxanne here would be perfect. Right? Because then we just get to kill the bat. And, Llanowar Elf's not going to be it. I mean, we may have 1 or 2 turns left here. But that might be it. This is just a case of we didn't draw any of our real big stuff, unfortunately. Which is all fine and good. Alright, we'll block. Let's see what we got going on. Okay, Overlord of Boiler Villages. I see you. Yeah. Let's just go full 6, right? And kill one of these knuckleheads. And then have 2 Overlords. Alright, and they're not attacking with the slasher, which is great for us. So then we attack. Keep that locked for a turn. Alright, opponent's at 11. I mean, we're trying. I mean, if you're not blocking, you're attacking, right? What's funny is our Overlord kind of gets to... Let's draw a card. That didn't help. Our Overlord kind of gets to keep these slashers on lock. But yeah, we win there. Awesome. How did we win that? Like, that felt like that was starting so badly for us. And we kind of got forced into a play and just, like, lost an Overlord, and it just didn't matter from there. Crazy. But, you know, you take those. Don't ask too many questions. Ooh, can we do anything with this? I fear the worst, but I'm going to keep it. This is one we should lose with, though. That's rough, but not the end of the world. I am going to play this untapped. Just so if a bat or something comes down, we could do something about it here. Alright. Let's get countered. Nope, but they're probably going to flash something in here. No, they did not. Okay. Not mad at it. I'm going to go here. And then, like, maybe something works out to where we get an untapped land, get a couple things into play, but we'll see. How do we want to play this? I'm going to just see what type of counters they have. Okay, it's not a negate or anything. Oh, there's a pause here. What are we doing? Oh, that's their play? Great, I guess. Sure. I'm really not mad at that. Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess I'm just discarding this Torch the Tower. Alright. I mean, I guess we go for it. They could have another this town. Oh, no, but they still need 2 mana. Yeah, alright. Cool. And then in for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. Here we go. Get a green mana. Go for 7. Put one of these in. Get a couple cards. That should do it. Yeah, alright. I mean, I do have sympathy for the opponent because they got stuck on 2 lands, obviously. But that's a pretty aggressive draw to keep with 2 lands when there's no interplay. Unless their hand realistically probably had other spot removal and stuff and we just didn't even give them a chance to use it. I'd imagine that's what the rest of their hand was. Because I could see myself keeping something like that. And then unfortunately they just ran into a deck that, you know, your cut downs and stuff aren't really doing anything. Oh man, this is alright, I'm gonna keep it, but this is living dangerously. We're gonna have to use a Smuggler Surprise, most likely to dig for land somewhere during this game. Which makes it a lot less exciting, but you do what you gotta do sometimes. I mean, we know Llanowar Elf is dead. You only never... Oh, what? They actually let us keep the Llanowar Elf? Alright. Well, we're just going to pass. They'll probably try to kill it. Then we'll go searching for lands. No attacks. End the turn. Flood Pits Drowner. Well, same difference. We need the mana anyway. I was about to say, don't tell me we don't even get a land. That was about to be brutal. That was about to be so bad. I mean, our hand's pretty awful right now, though, for this matchup specifically. Yep. Here comes a Planeswalker. Yep, you got it.
I learned something in every... I love a dramatic never.
I mean, we're not really doing much here. I can't sacrifice creatures, right? Artifact, creature, or artifact, enchantment, or token is the actual answer. All right. Yeah, I don't know how we even remotely get through this at this point. But, oh well. We'll just have to figure it out. Because the problem here is we don't even have a real draw. Like, this is why keeping this hand was bad. Yeah, like, I mean, sure. We'll get a treasure, I guess. I mean, I guess if I was real forward thinking, I could have tapped the Llanowar instead. And then I could have possibly killed this guy, because I could have sacked a treasure and then shoot for 2. So it would have been 5 in total. Man, that could have been something. Or played the land first, I guess, and done that. Either way, I think I might have messed up. Alright. But things are what they are. And then Llanowar Elf dies. Nope, no attacks. Fairy Mastermind, you got it. This might be where they're just going to try to put in... Nope, it's a Flood Pits Drowner. Alright. Not what I thought they were going to do at all. I mean, we should lose this, right? I kept just an awful hand here, and it's just getting worse by the second. Yeah, because even if we draw a 6 mana here, like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, it's just not going to matter. Yeah, we're already at 7. We're not winning this. Let's go ahead and move on. Like, and that's my fault for keeping a bad hand. All right, we have all green cards, I guess. I mean, this is actually pretty solid, right? Because if the Llanowar Elf dies, then we play Glimpse the Core on 2. If it lives, then we probably just play like a Haunt Woods and go from there. You know, I say that, but I was going to say, there have been argument to even just play Glimpse the Core anyway. And then try to do the other stuff, but this will do. This will hopefully get us where we want to go. Bat? No, Duress. You will see that we have all creatures, opponent. Oh, that's perfect. Let's go ahead and tuck this away. Wow, opponent says, I don't even care if you're going to play creatures next turn. I need cards. Ooh, that's a good pickup. That's actually real good. Alright, let's get a green mana. We'll go ahead and play one of these dudes, full size. Get us a card. Llanowar Elf, maybe? Nope, no Llanowar Elf. This ain't too bad, though. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana to start next turn, so we can play whatever we draw. And oh man, if we get a Smuggler Surprise here, ooh, we're going to really be able to go for it. Alright, and then a cut down. Hey, if the opponent has to work that hard to get rid of one creature, I'm down for it. And on top of that, we even got to keep our other dude, which is great here. So would we rather... Well, if they get a 6/6... Oh, they're not going to get a demon anytime soon. All right, let's go with this. Actually, I'm just going to go here. Save the extra damage, just in case. And, you know, more mana doesn't hurt. All right. In the turn. Also, if they play like the 2/3 zombie guy, whatever, the unstoppable thing, like, we can just kill it with the torch. Yeah, that's fine. Also, another reason I was glad I didn't play this first is this is just more damage, really, over a couple turns. Yeah, you get my torch to tower. Congrats. Oh, well, that's nice. We'll just get extra cards, because why not? And then Vaultborn Tyrant will just keep coming back itself. Alright, I'm going to be a little sloppy here. We're just going to get a treasure. I'm going to use a treasure, play this, and then we're going to attack for 5. Alright, that should do it. Opponent's going to have to take 2 during their instep, or if they don't, they're not killing a creature this turn, so... Alright. And they know we have 4 damage in hand. That's the other thing, right? Sure. Elf's gone. Opponent goes to 3. I mean, we can attack every which way. You know what's wild? We had enough mana that we could have activated Restless Ridgeline and still played the Boiler Bilges. Wow. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to keep this, and we'll see what happens. Ooh, Teething Wormlet with a Mirrex on turn 1. That's kind of cool. I'm into it. Archivist. Not so much a big fan of that card. I tried it a few times, and it just did not work out for me. Okay, so we're going to do this, which should let us play Roxanne next turn and take out a Wormlet. Probably won't be able to kill the Archivist because it'll get a couple of counters on it. Alright, what else you got? What else you doing? Schooner, get some more life. We take 4. Alright. This is where we want to be. Get rid of this. And then we can play Vaultborn Tyrant next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's if they don't get rid of... If we don't block with Roxanne or something here. Which is real. Oh, and they have a Ginger Brute. Gross. So the question is it worth it to just block? I mean, we kind of have to, right? Oh, it doesn't do any good. We'll just take the 8. I was just thinking something else. That doesn't actually help us. Oh, that's random. That would have been good a while ago. So, sadly, we do get a card here. Before we play our land. Ooh, you'd have been good beforehand. We attack, we get to deal 2. That doesn't really do anything. Alright. We're going to need to find a way to not be dead here. And I don't know if we have it in us, sadly. Because we can block, take... Yeah, alright. We'll take 4. Nope, they're not even using their mana for that. Okay. So we at least have a shot of staying alive here. Don't know how best we're going to do it, but we can. I think we just double block that. I mean, if they kill Tyrant, they kill Tyrant. Like, whatever. But I think they're going to kill Roxanne here. Because if they kill Tyrant, we just get 3 life and another card. And we don't mind that at all. Yep, that's what I thought was going to happen. All right, so the good news is we got through that turn without any significant damage. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana we have access to. We could go to 5, draw a card, go back to 6 by discarding the Ridgeline. And if we get something good, then we could put Caster and something into play. All right, I kind of like that play. Nothing else, it's another blocker. Oh, no, 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 I did that wrong. Oh, I was thinking I had one more mana than I had. Ah, crap. Oh, that's really, really bad. That's horrible, actually. I goofed up. Because if I discard this to go looking, I would, even if I drew an untapped land, that doesn't make this any better for us. Alright, I guess I gotta make a treasure. Damn, I just wasn't paying attention. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, man, that sucks. Alright, so I think the plan then is just play this as is, draw a card. Get a red mana, use the red mana to kill the Ginger Brute. And there's an untapped land. Funny. Alright, get rid of this. And then we would still have the option, potentially, to use the Smuggler Surprise to protect 2 creatures from dying, giving them indestructible. So, if they get that flying, that's rough. Alright. I think that's the best thing to do here, though. No attacks. End the turn. Oh, wait, I could have attacked with Tyrant. I forgot I was getting back Overlord of the Hauntwoods here. Man, I'm just playing sloppy right now. Yeah, turn that into a 4/4. Come get it. Oh, it's a 5/5. Sorry, my mistake. You know what? Let's find our, what's that guy? Oh, God. That's rough. Alright, well, 10 ball it is. I guess we need a Sire of Seven Deaths or whatever here. Alright, it's kind of our only out, right? Question. If we use this to look now, hold on. We would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I guess if we flipped it, we'd be able to cast it. So, sure. Alright. Let's try, I guess. One of those things where, like, it can't hurt, you know? Well, we didn't get there. So now, I think we want to take a Trailblazer. Oh, we get 2 things anyway. I think we're going to take these 2. So we can dig a little bit to try to get what we want. Well, that wasn't it. So we go land, Trailblazer. Right? And that'll leave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get to make a mana here. We get 2 cards. Well, yeah, we get 2 cards anyway. So we'll make one of them, I guess, red. Okay, Boiler Bilges, you're trying. I can respect that. Alright, so what's the play from here? If we tap this and this, we left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, which would then just let us do this, or deal 4 to something. Or, we do this, we gain 3. Is there any way we could gain... Because this is only when a creature comes in the battlefield. I was just trying to wonder if there's a way we could gain enough. Because we would need to gain 3 twice to not be dead, right? I don't think we can. We could deal 4 plus 3. That's not going to get us there. I'm trying to think like if there's a real play here for us. If we use 2, we have 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure what we could do with 5 mana is the problem. I think I'm still going to do it. Discard and draw? Yeah, that's not going to do it for us. All right. Well, we tried. Opponent got us. Nope. Nope. Yeah, they just weren't there. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Bunch of mana and nothing else. We'll just tag with those. I mean, just don't block and then attack us, opponent. We're already tapped out. You're all good. All right. Well, we lost anyway. Like, interesting game, but yeah, didn't go our way. Okay, this seems like maybe we could do something with this. I mean, mostly because we can Boiler Bilges on 3. Maybe. I mean, they might play bad or something and take it out of our hand. But if they do, they do. They will not with that, though, which is nice. Go ahead and do this. Go get one of them Forestas. And we already have the other red mana, so that's nice. Sire of Seven Deaths, huh? Do we try to cast this? Like, what deck is playing Fable Passage and these colors? I guess maybe just to see if they have a counter. I guess they don't. Alright. Well, if we did get mana for Roxanne, this could be good. Potentially. I mean, they might find another blue land here and... Okay, that's not it. Heap Harvest. Alright. Come on, untap land. Let's go. Not it. Definitely not it. I should have done that on my turn, too. That's a little sloppy. I should have done that and went looking for lands, because if I found a land, I could have played one last turn, then one this turn. Opponent is digging heavy, so I'm wondering if this is just like a doppelgang type deck. Alright, let's see what you got. Nothing. We didn't find land either. Oof. That's painful. No get lost, no nothing. Yeah, this might just be one of those doppelgang type decks. Seal from Existence, you got it. Interesting they didn't go after our mana with us being stuck here. I mean, they're probably just going to play like a Sunfall anyway. They don't care. Try this. Because it would leave behind a treasure. Effectively. A meteorite. If I attack, they just kill our Llanowar Elf. So, like, we'll just pass. Obviously, we'd like to just Smuggler Surprise during their instep or something if possible. Oh, so they're doing that. Okay, well, that's very good to know. Alright, try attacking. Deal the 2. Do I just Trailblazer here just because? And then maybe try to result in extra cards? I mean, maybe we could also bait them into a Sunfall here. In the turn. Yep, she gone. I mean, I doubt it, but like, you know, you're just grasping at straws. Doubling Season. I feel like we've played that type of deck before. What else you got, opponent? Alright, well, we're going to go for it. Spending 7. Auto-tapping Error Body. So these can't even be targeted. This gets us some life and some cards. Another hasty creature, and that's about all we get out of that. Wow, 3 lands out of that. And a mana... Oh my gosh. Deck is just trolling hard right now. Yeah, discard and draw, of course. Yeah, that Fountain Port's gonna try to hold on for dear life, I guess. I mean, they do get 2 blockers. I mean, so that's a real thing. But we're gonna attack with everybody in one of these tramples. So we should still be good. Oh wait, I can also get rid of one of those. So it doesn't matter. Alright, cool. Yeah, that almost got away from us. We'll keep this, but we need a lot of luck. And that's not it. I was going to say, if I had an untapped red source kill Llanowar Elf, maybe. But that definitely worked against us here. Alright, that wasn't the worst thing. I mean, I guess we'll kill Llanowar Elf now, as much as I'd like to play a Glimpse the Core. And then they didn't do anything. Weird. Okay. I'm going to assume their hand is heavy on removal. At least that's what that feels like. But now an untapped land at least gives us a little bit of setup. We'll lose the Roxanne, but then we'll still have 5 mana. 6 mana. So it kind of sets up a Vaultborn Tyrant. So yeah, we'll go for that. Obviously, no way Roxanne lives here. Unless their hand is all land, but that's highly unbelievable. Alright, so then we just need the opponent to not make us discard anything here. At least voluntary discard, we could get rid of Torch the Tower. That'd be okay. Overlord. Sure, you have an Overlord of the Hotwoods. Sounds like a plan. Pass the turn. And the reason I passed there is I could actually Smuggler Surprise for... Ugh, Liliana. That's not cool. Alright, there's some good news here. In the sense that we should still be able to kill Liliana, I think. Sure, let's go ahead and do this. Pay the full price so our Vaultborn Tyrant won't die. Because a card that I was hoping was better than a Copperline Gorge. Ugh. Having some rough luck here. Oh my gosh, really? I mean... Alright, I guess we shoot this. Activate this. Send this here, this here. And then we'll go get another land?
You're on your own now.
I mean, definitely don't love that, but... I mean, because at this point, they might even just sweep our board and exile all of our Vaultborn Tyrants, if I were guessing. Yeah, exactly. I would expect nothing less here. Only good news is we should still get a 6/6 here from the Vaultborn Tyrant dying, so that counts for something. So we'll get one more live card, and then we'll just need to get it done from there. This will also be an artifact, so Go for the Throat won't kill that, which is nice. Oh my gosh, we just drew another land. Why? Why? Why have you forsaken us, deck? Oh my goodness. Alright. And I'm one short of being able to do both of these, huh? Alright. Oh, I should have played the Copperline Gorge. I goofed up. 1, 2... Because I need 10 total mana. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Wait, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, I could have done it. I wasn't counting this as a thing. Oh, no. All right. Well, that's my fault. I wasn't paying attention to my mana. I totally forgot about this meteorite just sitting there. Oh, it's been a hell of a day, y'all. They're probably trying to tap in a way that they could leave the fountain ports open and still make 1/1s. If I were guessing. Okay, Nissa, cool. If it's just Nissa, I mean, yeah, then we're still good, right? Okay. Cool, way to go. Oh, well, we have that too. All right, well, this is just the direct option. All right. GG's. Man, I don't know how we came back from that. I thought we were just going to get stone cold wrecked. Okay, cool. This is such an easy mulligan, huh? Oh, this is ugly. All right, we're stuck keeping this, I guess. I'm going to gamble getting rid of 1 land and Overlord of the Boiler Bilges. Don't love that, but got to leave ourselves at least 1 removal. If our Llanowar Elf is lucky enough to live, we at least can get to 4 mana. All right. Oh, we actually get to 5 mana. That's nice. All right. I feel like we did about as well as we could. We could have gotten rid of the Torch Tower and kept the other thing, but we would definitely been in a situation that if the Llanowar Elf didn't make it, we would have been very sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hate that I'm going to do this, but I'm going to waste both of these. I don't know if they're just playing mono green elves, but if so, we need to buy at least a little bit of time. No, there's a Tyvar. This could be exactly that. Unfortunately, we're not drawing anything good here. Yep, it was elves indeed. All right, yep, we just take it. Oh, no. Oh, this is terrible. I mean, I guess I'll attack. I don't know if he'll trade. They'll probably block in, like, Giant Growth or something here. All right, they didn't. One, two, three, four, five. I mean, we could literally cast anything in our deck that we draw here. Let's just get a Sire or a... What's his name? Okay, well, that's something. Wow. What are we looking to do with this? If we spin 3, we would still have access to 4? I mean, I guess so. Because, I mean, we could always find, like, Boiler Bilges or something, right? And kill the Leaf Crown Visionary. All right, we did. Oh. Oh. Well. Alrighty, then. We're definitely taking that, but are we taking Sire of the Seven Deaths or Vaultborn Tyrant? I think we take Vaultborn Tyrant, because our hand's empty. And having more cards is probably good here, I would imagine. Okay, that makes this at least somewhat more tolerable. It's also tempting to attack here, because if they have another pump spell, we take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If they have something like that. We'd be at 7, but then I get to play Vaultborn Tyrant guaranteed if something were to happen to our Llanowar Elf. Alright, no attack. I'm going to bank on them just not having any fight spells for our Llanowar Elf. It's a little bit risky. If they have it, would they even use it there? I mean, I probably would under the circumstances, but you never know. Alright, well now they have 5 mana, though they could pump their things up +3. We drew a land anyway, so all that thinking was a moot point. All right. Do we get in there with an Overlord of the Hauntwoods? They just block, but we get a land. All right, sure. Mostly just increasing the odds that maybe we get to do something with the extra cards we'll draw next turn, you know. I mean, we get to kill Dwynen's Elite. I mean, we know we're not killing Tyvar. So we'll have access to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana still. All right, Stalwart, you got it. And you get to draw a card. And another one. And more Dwynen's Elite. All right, well, this is where it's going to start getting bad for us. But also meant taking out another creature was kind of important. Oh, okay. Not what I was expecting, but you know what? Not mad at it. Let's play this. We'll get a... It doesn't matter, red or green mana. Get cards and a life. We'll go ahead and play this. Leaves us 2 mana up. Plus, maybe, whatever we draw here. Gonna pick off a Leaf Crown Visionary again. And we get life and 2 cards. Don't want that. Don't want that. Sad. Alright. No attacks. Oh, no. That's brutal. We're probably dead. Yeah. Even if we block everything well, we still are going to die. That's tough. Good hit, opponent. Good hit. That sucks. Man. We just drew too many lands while we were trying to find other relevant cards. Yeah, and they're at 18, so I don't see a way that we get to kill them here. I mean, we'll go digging, but I don't expect much to happen here. Even if we were to rip 2 Overlords. Oh, maybe I should have got this earlier. That would have been kind of nice. Yeah, not really gonna help. Well, this becomes a dude. How many can we block? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then take 24. We'd only have 18. I mean, I guess if we draw something relevant off of this. We do get to first strike and gain 7, though. So it's not nothing. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're still dead. I mean, if not this turn, next turn, you know. And Adwine is like, all right, cool. You got it, opponent. GG's. Oh, that sucked for us. Oh, definitely cannot keep that. Oh, this isn't much better. This is worse. I mean, equally bad, really. I was going to say worse, but it's about the same. Oh my gosh, really? Oh, this is bad. Okay, well, we tried. I was trying to at least get a turn 2 play of some kind. We didn't draw one turn 2 thing between 3 hands. That is horrid, actually. But I don't know what else we're going to do here. Not going to lie, I'm tempted to discard and draw here. But if I discard a... I'm just going to make a treasure. Wait, they don't even have a removal spell? Then, like, what do they have? Like, what do you keep here that's do nothing at all with 2 or 3 mana? Well, they didn't have 3, I guess. They had 2. But nothing on the first 2 turns? No duress or other discard, no spot removal, no cut downs. This was a surprise. Okay, well, let's just find something. Anything. We can cast our biggest stuff if we find it here, right? Let's find our big 7/7 duder. That's what we want. Actually, no. I'd rather have the Vaultborn Tyrant. Let's find that. And then we can find the 7/7 afterwards. Oh, sweet. It was like you asked nicely, and sometimes the deck cooperates. Not often, but today was a thing. Let's go ahead and get green mana. We'll play that Vaultborn Tyrant. Thank you, Charming Scoundrel, for showing up when you did. Turn this very bad hand into something reasonable. Oh, and we did. We actually got the Sire. We're going to be 2 mana away from it now, though. They discarded a Liliana. Yeah, if they play Liliana right now, we're just sacrificing a Scoundrel. Just letting y'all know. That's not even a question. We can attack for 10 a smack right now? Well, not anymore. We can attack for 4. Actually 6, but let's find a Roxanne, since we're taking requests and the deck's giving it to us. Let's go, Roxanne. Let's go. You know what? If it's not going to be a Roxanne, that's the next best thing. This is totally fine. Let's do this first in case we find a tap land. Oh, that's something. All right. Go get it. Yeah, when they have like sacrifice removal and stuff, or spot removal for small creatures, that is where you get to kind of succeed against the black decks, is because your stuff's just so large. Yeah, like, you really need to kill the Overlord here, because killing that, you just give us that back, yeah. And now they're just dead. Another Vaultborn Tyrant, that doesn't really matter. Alright. Cool. Alright, y'all, have to say, this new version was, like, equally as fun, just in different ways to the old one. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with still playing Terror of the Peaks and Calamity and doing that whole combo. Lots of value still there. And I think this version only really came out to about a 54, 55% or so. You will win more than you lose, but you're not going to go on a crazy tear with it. But, you know, if you're just wanting to have some fun with big creatures and ramp up, this is a thing. But I think there are still some changes depending on what you expect to see, right? If you're going to run into more creatures, having some Brotherhood's End, I think is still a good option. If you're worried more about the mono black type decks, though we did pretty well against them today, the 4/4 Cactus Folk that actually has Ward and gives your stuff haste, I think that actually is still very playable as well. So the deck does have some reasonable options to work in here if you are missing some of the rares and mythics as well, which is super nice. But again, it's only going to be about a 54% deck, so don't expect too much if you decide to take it onto the ladder. But we do have other things that we went nuts with on Standard, so go ahead and check those out, because we have a lot of wild stuff, and we're getting ready for Aether Drift, so don't miss those videos either. So that's all I have you for now. We'll see you next time.